Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some Starcraft 2 action. I am your host, Zoronden, and let's check out today's combatants. In the bottom right corner, we are going to have the red Protoss LieB, or LieB. I think it's LieB, LieB. Might be LieB. LieB seems appropriate. And in the top right corner is going to be UCAP's own Fox. So let's watch as these two guys do go head-to-head and see how this TVP or PVT or whatever you want to call it goes down. And bring up that production tab as well. And this is going to be a Masters League game. And so let's just see how it goes down. Should be fairly exciting. And if you guys have not checked out yet, the official launch site for Heart of the Swarm has gone live. There isn't too much on there that we haven't seen yet, but expect some cooler things on there, probably a link to Project Blackstone as well. And I would also note that there is a countdown timer, and we are officially under 29 days to go till Heart of the Swarm, so exciting stuff, getting very close to that, and I am pumped. I am going to be even more pumped as we get closer and closer, and I will be continuing to do Heart of the Swarm games. I will have a Heart of the Swarm game out for you today as well, so check that out. Should be plenty of excitement in that matchup. Anything Heart of the Swarm is pretty cool. I do enjoy all that good stuff. So once that game itself is out as well, oh my gosh. And if you guys are watching this on Tuesday the 12th, I will probably be playing a lot of Colonial Marine today. That game looks a lot of fun. And if you guys are at all interested in aliens or shooters, yeah, best be checking out that game. It looks superb. And Fox almost losing that SCV. Probably would have lost the SCV, but LieB had to run away to try and save that probe and did not do such. And he is crying. Lost his poor little probie. And it looks like Fox's scout is going to move on into LieB's base at this time, get all that juicy information, which isn't much at the moment. He does have an almost wall off going on. I believe there's a gap there. And Fox not going to bother testing it. Oh, he is going to go on head-to-head with a Zealot here, and the SCV wants nothing to do with that. Going to spin around behind the minerals, probably head home after that. And the Zealot seems to be eager. He's going to go right out into the field of combat. And with enough micro, Fox could take that guy down. So not going to be too much of a threat. However, the question is, the Stalker backing it up, that will create a few issues. Continuing to marine up and fast expand going down as well, which we can see that clearly LieB is not doing. So we are going to get a Zealot Stalker early aggression here. The Stalker, or the Zealot, runs right towards the Marine, and the Zealot is having some trouble. Fox doing a little bit of nice microing. Going to throw up a bunker as well. However, I don't think that bunker is going to be done in time before this Stalker gets in here. The question is LieB going to press that front door or just sit back and wait? And for now, he is going to wait, and I would expect that bunker to be up. Oh, wait, no, here he comes. Gonna push it. Should be able to stop this. The Marines, though, are going to be some threat for these guys. They're going to have to be careful with that constant shooting, but with only one Marine left, one comes down the ramp. He's going to meet a very nice bunker pop in. The SCV did go down. The bunker is taking some serious damage, but the Stalker and Zealot were not going to be able to hold that. And Fox is starting to take some substantial damage here, losing quite a few SCVs. Nice micro by that Marine, trying to get that Zealot out of there. The Mule goes down. The Marine is going to go down very soon. He's retreating. Now we got 3 Marines in here, going to be able to push this attack out, I believe, at this point. The Zealot will go down, and the Stalker is going to go down as well. So some decent damage done by LieB. Fox is going to have to recover from that a little bit. Unfortunately, LieB doesn't have his expansion up yet, so it really just kind of caught him up to where Fox was at. And Fox, of course, now has a bunker and even more Marines on the way, expecting more aggression, which just isn't coming yet, and may not come for quite a while. Who knows? A lot of these guys that come in here early like to sit back. Excuse me. Like to sit back and relax for a bit. Sorry, I had to turn on my fan. So I would expect some sort of timing push to come out of LieB here. Grabbing an Immortal, probably going to pop out a few Stalkers or something with the extra gateways he's popping up, and should see something come out of him after that. A very nice Sentry. Going to need quite a few more of those, though, if he wants to wall off that ramp with Force Fields. Obviously, you can wall off the small one with 4 sentries, but you need something like 12 to do this one, which is an insane amount of sentries. Can't say I've ever seen anybody have 12 sentries unless they were mono battling with them. So, don't expect that. We do have a Marauder out now by Fox. He is throwing down a factory and a starport. With the reactor on the factory, I would expect the starport to swap, and we'll get medevacs out of him. So it looks like we're going to be getting the Bio Ball out of Fox, and that is a very strong play, of course, that Terran do enjoy. And here comes LieB marching across the map. Going to be setting up at least one, probably a couple more proxy pylons. He does have an Immortal, 1 Stalker, 2 Zealots, 2 Sentries. So expect some more Warp-ins from there. Here come 4 Zealots, and I would expect probably one more wave, especially considering he just chronoed 2 of those. So we'll be getting a few more units to come in here, and soon Fox is going to be under the assault. However, there is quite a few units here, and actually that factory is going to scout out and may indeed come over across this army before it gets in. The army is on its move now, though, and that is a sizable force. 2 Immortals, quite a few Stalkers, Zealots, and of course 2 Sentries. Fox gets a little lead on the view of it, not much. And we'll have to see if this Bio Ball is going to be enough. The bunkers are definitely going to help. Some nice force fields, keeping repairs away from the bunkers. And LieB does have to retreat. The Zealots got sauced very quickly, doing their duty as sausage. What? As shields. Zealot sausage now available. You have no idea what that was. So, LieB is going to retreat, going to go for some teching here, grabbing a robotics bay as well as a forge. Figured he would have a forge up by now. Double assimilator as well. And, yeah, he's kind of reeling at the moment. Doesn't quite know what to do. He'll figure it out, though. He's not probably going to see some Colossi out of him fairly soon. In the meantime, Fox is getting his medevacs on the field, building up his bunkers yet again, and getting more Bio Ball out there. And also, yes, building a third right there. Going to move it in position and land it. One thing he does need to worry about is there's proxy pylon here. Would be very easy bait to go and attack this expansion, especially if LieB was to get Dark Templar, which I don't see happening for now. But we'll keep our eye on that in case he does decide to do that. LieB going to go ahead and take down those rocks, probably grab a third of his own. He is going to see this army coming, but only probably saw the Marine and 2 Marauders. However, he is going to see the entire bulk of the army here as Fox discovers that first proxy pylon. So LieB going to consolidate for the moment. He knows something's coming. I would expect some warp-ins from him. Unfortunately, he just built pylons. That's cost him a little bit. Fox throwing down the scan here. And extended thermal lance not yet on the field. There is a Colossi on the field, but he was supply blocked there for a little bit and was not able to start production on the second one. A small attack from the south, but the major force drops in from the north and is able to take out the robotics bay. So say goodbye to extended thermal lance. That isn't going to happen for quite a while now. And a very nice move by Fox, saving almost every unit. Well, maybe about half, but still quite a few units get out of there alive, and he's able to retreat home and fight another day, and of course delay that extended thermal lance. That is a big deal. Ooh, and I don't think these transferring SCVs are able to see that proxy pylon, and that just means that is a great proxy pylon placement. Taking out these rocks, though, will definitely help. If LieB decides to go for, say, Dark Templar or a sneak attack warp in with some Zealots, he's going to be able to get over there quicker, Fox is, with that wall down. And Twilight Council coming down for LieB, general buildingment there. I'm not really sure what I'm saying there, but what I'm noticing is that LieB still has the 2 Colossi on the field, but has not rebuilt a robotics bay. It seems like he either doesn't realize it's gone, or he's just opting to tech out of Colossi at this point, which is unfortunate considering he's got 2 on the field already. Now, the advantage there is if Fox devotes lots of minerals to Vikings, which he's only bought or built 2. So, not a huge investment out of Fox. So, switching, LieB isn't going to necessarily get the advantage of this, and Fox may just catch him with his pants down while he's trying to tech to Archon. The Archon Archives is obviously done. That's what it's called, right? I'm not sure. But Storm is not going to be, and here comes Fox's army. Gonna tease with the Protoss here, wants to get into the right position. Gonna spread out a little bit down here, try and draw the Colossi into the fight. The Vikings, however, doing quite a bit of damage, almost managed to snipe one of the Colossi out of there. Both Colossi shields are very low, and Fox is doing some nice damage, but LieB is definitely holding the line here, doing what he needed to do to push Fox out of there. Fox is indeed forced to go home, and again, wait to fight another day. And it looks like LieB might actually be going for Archon instead of Templar, which obviously he does not need Storm then. But actually now that as soon as I say that, Storm is on the way. And yes, it is Templar Archives. I knew that. So this one is Twilight Council. Woof. So Zealot Charge just finishing for LieB. Definitely going to be of use, but he's got 8 Zealots at the moment. Not as many Zealots as I would assume one would have, but that does work. And oh my goodness, Fox is building 6 barracks as well as a 4th, going all in. He had the minerals to do it. Why the heck not? And very soon, Fox is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and of course is going to need that 4th very soon as his main is nearly dried up. And it looks like he's going to march out with his current army, and this is a sizable army. We're looking at 22 Marauders and 24 Marines. That's actually way heavier in the Marauder count than I thought. I thought I saw 7 Vikings. No, just 3, 7 medevacs. And the factory is going to fly in, easily get taken out. But of course, that allows Fox to know where the army is and take the high ground shots really quickly. A massive storm right in the heart of Fox's army. Quite a bit of damage done right there. Trying to keep that Archon away from him, trying to snipe it out. And here we go, another big engagement. Fox is going to back off just a bit. He's going to lose that factory soon, but the Vikings are providing high ground as well. Colossus goes down. Another Storms and Zealot charges in there, and Fox is forced to retreat yet again. Just great hold defenses by LieB, able to just push him back. However, he lost quite a few big hitter units there. And if he does not recover those, he's going to be in trouble. And considering he never kept the Colossi, he's now relying on Archons to do the bio attacks. And I don't think that's going to cut it. But you never know if he does get a few more or some good Storms, which of course he does have 3 Templar in there. Oh, 1 doesn't have enough energy for Storm. 2 don't have enough energy for Storm. Where's the 3rd one? There's the 3rd one. The 3rd one is definitely got even less than the other guys. So that is definitely going to be some issues. Fox is going to roll over, finally take out that proxy as his 4th is on the way. He's already long distance mining, I would believe. There is an ob sitting in his base as he's building. That is energy for Ghost. I was thinking that was Cloak. Cloak looks like the that symbol, the Empire. I don't know what the Empire symbol. I feel like that's wrong, yet I feel like that's right. I don't know. Empire 6. I'm losing all my nerd cred right now. I don't remember. Well, whatever. We'll move on. And let's check out. Yeah, I mean, LieB just hasn't really recovered his army. He's definitely Zealot heavy. I mean, that is a nuts amount of Zealots there. We are looking at almost, actually over 24, almost 30 Zealots sitting in there. 28, I believe. Why don't I just use the freaking units tab? 28. Yes, indeed. And here comes Fox, and he could easily take out this expanding 4th if he spots it. He's going to spin to the right here, though. No, he's going to actually, looks like he's going to grid off some great EMPs. A few feedbacks go down on the Ghost. Now he's going to yet again use his air vehicles to get that high ground advantage. Actually, he's scanning as well. An Archon goes down. Another one is morphing in. He's vulnerable. He is gone. And the Zealots aren't really able to charge down a hill. Unfortunately, they go down the ramp, starting to get in there. Quite a few units are going down. I hear deaths all over. And it's hard to tell who's really pulling this off, but I think Fox just turned it in his favor. Indeed he did. That is a GG from LieB, and Fox pulls off the win. So congrats to Fox on the heels a bit early, but able to hold the line, maintain it. and then take it to LieB, who actually held his own pretty well for quite a while, but eventually that Bio Ball just won out, and I think, unfortunately, teching out of Colossi may have spelled the defeat for LieB. Either way, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this StarCraft 2 game. If you want me to cast some of your StarCraft 2 games, you can send those to Zoronden@gmail.com. I'll check them out, possibly cast them for you. Also, please do thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more StarCraft 2 content. I have been Zoronden. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you all on the other side.